first, we're going to talk about how to use this right for me, trail arm for all you got left-hand golfers to increase what we call lag in the downswing. And that's really what this is going to be referred to as. Lag is something that a lot of people have talked about, trying to create lag and stuff like that and holding the angle. We actually create more lag and more compression of the ball by accelerating our arm. And we're going to focus in today on the forearm, and we're going to see how this forearm moves, creates more lag on the way down automatically without even thinking about it. So this is my golf swing. We did about 80, 90 swings, I think, altogether. I averaged about 1.2 path into out, which is where we want to be. We want to be between 0 and 3 with a face perpendicular in order to hit the ball straight. So this is looking down the target line, and what we want to do is take a look at is how this hand goes back. It goes from here and it starts getting into a little bit of wrist extension right here. And you can see how really planar this is to our target line, and this yet kind of yellow, which is the y-axis here, that's negative y going towards the target, is that's really working on that planar type of motion. And that's what we need with that functional swing plane. Now once we get up to the top here, you can see everything kind of gets into this throwing motion right here. And this is where, in Dr. Ferdinand's research and what he's published to validate this methodology, is we see, in transition, we're going to see everything kind of working together. But it's really, when we start looking at acceleration rates, we're going to see the arms accelerate at a much faster pace than the body. If the body does all the work in transition and there's really no acceleration of this forearm working more down, and the body works this way, that forearm gets shifted out, there's your over-the-top move. So we're going to see here on the way down that if you look, now this is the point we're looking at with the forearm, is look at the top and look at transition. We actually see it start coming under, and that's the key. If all of a sudden this forearm gets shifted out, and it's not going to go because of arm extension, okay? It's going to get thrown out because that upper body rotation, lower body rotation is too fast for the arms. So by accelerating this arm, and the thing is, it's not a throwing motion this way. We're not straightening up our arm. It's just, and I'm sitting down, so I'll get standing up. So once we're here, we're going to just see the arms are working more forward this way. And that's the motion we want, and then going through the ball. And when we do that, let's take a look at the hand now. I don't want to bore you with the stats, but we actually see an increase in extension coming down. And that increase creates that lag. That lag then creates the compression coming down. So it's arm acceleration and then hand from extension to flexion or towards flexing. It doesn't really get flexed until after impact. Is this acceleration of this arm going forward creates lag here, and that accelerates back to square to deliver the club into the ball. Now, we'll do another video for that what happens beyond there, so what we want to do through impact, but what I wanted to cover today is just really getting a good idea of how looking at your forearm, and what you can do, a simple drill is put a wristband up on the middle of your forearm, and from a video camera you can actually trace this going back and then coming down. And this is something that you can do to kind of help coach yourself to get that feeling of, I want that band to work almost, you can kind of, some people call it a figure 8 type of move. So if you really struggle with this type of movement, you can see now that band's going to make this movement. What we want to do is see this movement. And the better this arm is getting thrown forward, in this case, I'll do it level forward that way and forward this way, that creates more lag and then compression through the ball. So let's do a little analysis here. We'll reset all of them. So we're just going to do flexion right now. And we're going to go right wrist flexion. Okay, so what we're taking a look at is, so extension, the greater the degrees of extension, the more negative the number. So that's what we're taking a look at. So here's the beginning of the swing. And we'll get it set at the top. Okay, so there right now we're at 66 degrees of extension set at the top. So now the question is what happens? And we can see here on this graph that it's actually going to go lower. As I have my arms accelerate, that actually starts increasing to right there. There's our max extension at -81. So I'm really accelerating the arms to create the lag. I'm not holding any angles at all. So that's a key component of it. And then there we are at impact. So use the band to kind of help guide how that trail forearm works to help create the lag, help create the compression. For any questions, shoot me an email, tony@insidegolflab.com. Also, any videos you send me, go ahead and send them to tony@insidegolflab.com. Do not send them through Huddle first, because I'm not sure who's who initially, because sometimes it comes up as Tony Luzak, and then it's like, well, who? I got 4 people, different swings, all saying Tony Luzak is, and I can't get anything done. And I don't know how to respond to those, because they just show up on the app. So we got a lot of reorganization to do as we kind of go forward with all this, and as we kind of look at developing a more robust sensor system to help train this and deliver this. And we'll also be able to send out more videos. So please stay in contact. Appreciate all your support, and have a great month of July. Take care.